UFC Fight Night, Olivera versus Bautista takes place this weekend. I'm be going through the entire card, telling you who I think's gonna win, what round they're gonna win in, how they're gonna win. But first, we're gonna start right away with the early prelim opener of Claudia Sangula versus Priscilla Kakawara. I'm gonna go with Kakawara. Why? Why, you may ask? Why would you do that? She's a man. She is a man at the end of the day. So that's hard to compete with. I mean, she's a man fighting in the women's division. I'm going to pick a man. I just am. And no, but seriously, she's just more physical. She's bigger. She's stronger. She's probably going to knock this female out. Hot take. But yeah. Next fight, we got Marouane Gaffarov. Oh, I'm going to say knocks her out second round. Second round win for Kakawala. Next fight, we got Marouane Gaffarov versus Jacob Wicklaz. I don't know how you say that L, but it's a weird little Polish L. But I'm going to go with Jacob Wicklax. We're going to call him Wicklax. Yeah, he looked good in his opening debut fight against Patchy Mix. And Patchy Mix is pretty good, I think. I think he's better. I think from Bellator, I think he's better than the KSW guys. And he looked good against him in his debut fight in Abu Dhabi. Big fight. Polish, the Poles are going to be watching that. Still showed up and won. And Marouane Gaffarov is just some fat ass. So, yeah. I think he gets done by decision, though. I don't see him finishing him, but could be wrong. Move up. We got Wang Kong versus Edwara Mora. I'm going to go with Wang Kong. Why? UFC wants her to win. I think she's going to knock her out probably second round. She's a huge. They want that Chinese fan base. We saw that when they pushed the other big Chinese dude who got knocked out by Johnny Walker, whose name I'm blank. Zhang Weili. No, Zhang Ming Yang, I believe is his name, and he got knocked out by Johnny Walker in China. They want the Chinese guys. They want that market. They already got it with Zhang Weili. It's a huge market for them. So if it's a close fight, they're going to give it to her. And they're just going to push her up and up until, see how far she can make it. Next, we got Saeed Nurmagomedov versus Javid Basharat. I believe both Basharat bros are fighting on this card. But I'm going to go with Saeed Nurmagomedov. Every time Javid has came up against this level of competition, he's won. Every single time he's won. I mean, lost. Sorry, my mistake. He's lost against these 15 to 20 ranked guys. He's lost. He got knocked out by Ricky Simone. Before that, he lost the decision to that Ariel Helwani Canadian guy. His name's I forget his name, but he lost to him. And he's just not on this level. They keep trying to push him. He's not on their level, so which is unfortunate. So I think Saeed's going to get done by decision. Another decision loss for David Basharat. Moving up the card, we got Bruna Brazil versus Ketelin Souza. I'm going to go with Ketelin Souza for the same reason I'm with the other Brazilian women. Is she really a woman? Some say. Do we need to check? Some say. Some should say we should start gender testing these gals. I'm not some of those people, but, I wouldn't be opposed to the idea. Sorry, let me get some water. Yeah, Ketelin Souza, she's looked good. I mean, she's looked all right in her fights. I'm going to be honest, dude, it's women's MMA. I don't know what you want me to say. I can't hype these guys up. UFC can't hype these gals up. Don't look at me too, bro. So, yeah, I don't know what else I want to tell you. Ketelin Souza, because she looks like a man. Next, we got Nikolai Veretnikov versus Nico Price. I do go back and forth on this. Why, I don't know. I should go with Veretnikov, right? Yeah, I'm going to go with Nikolai. Yeah, Nikolai. Because Nico, dude, how do you get knocked out by Robbie Lawler and that like that? And he had some other ones. I was like, ooh, Ooh. But then, like, I think he beat up, was it Alex Morono? Is that who he beat? Or we can actually check that live. He beat, it was Alex Morono, who's also fighting on this card, if I'm not mistaken. Where were we? Yeah. It's actually the next fight up. I'm going to go with Veretnikov. I think he's not complete shit, hopefully. So, yeah. We'll go Veretnikov by decision. I think it's a lot of decisions for these fights. Except for this one, Alex Morono versus Donchenko. I'm going to go with him. He looked great on The Ultimate Fighter. I didn't think he was going to beat that Brazilian guy in the final. Ends up getting it done. Just like a tough, always looks for a knockout. This guy's going to knock out Alex Morono, take him out with the trash, continue winning. Probably gets the 100K bonus now, I guess, 100K. And, yeah. I got him by first round knockout. I think he's just going to starch him. Next, we got Dustin Jacoby versus Julius Walker. Is it Julius or Julian? Julius, I got it right. I gotta trust my brain more. Yeah, I'm going to go with Justin Jacoby. Julius Walker, we already saw in his career. It was too much, too fast with Alonzo Medingfield. Jacoby did lose the Medingfield, but it was because he would get caught. I mean, that shin does worry me, but I think Medingfield can stay safe against Walker, so can Jacoby. I think Jacoby's going to pick him apart on the feet. I don't think he's super easy to take down, like that easy. So I'm going to go with Jason Jacoby. Third round knockout decision. Maybe he stumbles him at the end. Maybe Walker comes out. No, I think Jacoby's going to win the first 2 rounds. Maybe Walker can get his grappling going in the third, but then it's too little too late. But, yeah. Next we got Gene Masamuto versus Farid Basharat. Better of the Basharat bros. I'm not going to pick against this guy until he loses. So, I'm going to go with Farid Basharat. I want Masamuto to win for some unknown reason. I'm going to be cheering for Masamuto. I think Jared's going to get done by boring decision. This is what this guy does. He wins. He just wins. Some guys in the UFC just win, and he's one of those guys. So I'm going to go with him. Next, we got Mikhail Oloseychik versus Marc-Andre Barriault. I'm going to go with Oloseychik. Why? Why am I going with Mikhail? Ever since he joined the Fighting Nerds, he's looked like on a different level. He's looked way better. And I think he puts away a guy. He probably knocks out a guy like Marc-Andre Barriault. Marc-Andre, I will say he is very tough and hard to put away, but I don't know. Ever since he went over to that gym, he's just looked like on a different level. So I'm going to go with Mikhail Oloseychik here. I think he gets it done. Another knockout probably. This guy's looked incredible ever since he's gotten over the Fighting Nerds. Oh, fuck me. All right. We got Jaden Almeida versus Rizvian Kuniev for who wants to be Dana White's least favorite fighter. I mean, we got Jaden Almeida in one corner, who every time he comes up against a tough fight, what does he do? Snooze fest. You know a snooze fest is inbound every single time. Did the same thing against Volkov, did the same thing against Blades. Anytime it's like, ooh, that's kind of a close fight. No. Almeida will stink up the card. Same thing with Kuniev, but I'm going to go with Almeida. Why? Because he's not a fat pig. And Kuniev, people say, well, he looked good and he wasn't in the UFC. Well, that's because now there's this crazy new miracle called drug testing. And look at this fat fucking blob. Look at him. I mean, we just saw Tuivasa versus the fucking worm-looking dude. I forget his name. I can't remember because how fucking obese both of them are. Like right now, Tafa's taking up so much of my memory, I can't even remember the other guy's name. It's like fucking, I don't know. He got knocked out by Deer. I can't remember. Tafa's just too big right now. So I'm gonna go with Almeida. He's not as fat. He's not as morbidly obese. He actually looks like he's in shape, like he wants to be something. It looks like he wants to train, which is more than I can say for most of these guys. So I'm going to go with Almeida. Co-main event, we got Amir Albazi versus Kyoji Horiguchi. I'm going to go with Horiguchi. Albazi, I think, is a fraud. I think he very luckily got into the top 5. I think he's ranked now, somewhere in there. Albazi, dude, lost against Kai France, the game of the robbery decision. Got pieced up by Morono. Kyoji's going to piece this guy up and probably, I don't think he'll submit him, but he'll probably win a close decision. Amir's just not all that. He hasn't showed anything that he's like beating somebody. I'm like, ooh, okay. Like if you here, let's do this. Let's look through this guy's record actually. Pull it up. Like this is what I'm saying. Alejandro Costa, Francisco Figueiredo, Malcolm Gordon, like Zenglis Zulimbekov. Like he hasn't even beaten somebody where I'm like, okay, this guy's, top 10, top 5. He straight up lost that Kai France fight, and then he got knocked out by Moreno. So I know he's on that level. I'm going with Horiguchi. Move on, main event: Mario Bautista versus Vinicius Olivera. Give me Mario. Here's why. Vinicius, who did he fight in his last fight? He looked shit. It was Victor Henry or I think it was Kyle Phillips. Kyle Phillips. He didn't look that good, and I feel like Kyle Phillips could have gotten the win if he like turned it on quicker. And then he did something, or Ricky Simone, right? Ricky Simone hurt Vinicius' leg, and he just tried taking him down or something. He did some dumb shit. I don't even remember. Bautista, he's only lost to dogs. Umar. He lost to somebody else that was like up there. And he has wins over Aldo. He has wins over, I think, he beat Ricky Simone. Like, he's beating these top 15 level guys, top 10 level guys. And Vinicius hasn't. So I think that experience will carry him. I think Batista's going to get it done. Maybe a boring decision, maybe, because Vinicius is a really fun fighter. Right? He had that flying knee KO in his victory. Was that his debut fight? Might have been his debut fight. Ever since then, they've been pushing this guy up the ranks. But Mario's going to get it done, dude. He's just too good. I think he's too quick, too fast, too good. I like that. That's a really good gym for bantamweights, right? You have O'Malley in that gym. You have whoever he... And that's the other thing, right? Didn't this guy just fight against Vinicius Olivera, just fight against... I just said his name, Kyle Phillips, and he's also trains at MMA Lab. So having a guy, right, like your teammates already logged a camp at this guy, can tell you what went wrong, what to look out for. I think that's huge. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Mario because of that. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this. And if you don't want more content like this, fuck you.